Hola, chicas! Here I am on my fourth airplane ride on this trip to go diving in Culebra, Puerto Rico. I'm sitting in the second row, so that makes this the first class section, I think. I deserve it. Short little 25-minute flight anyway. We're all taking video, like we've never been in first class before. Actually, it's because they want video of their last moment on Earth for their loved ones. It scares some people, the way the plane acts like it's going to crash, and then usually doesn't. Some survivors have spread the word. I'm getting better video than the guy in front of me. All he's got is the pilot's head. I've got the pilot's head, that guy's video, and, his tattooed hairy arm. Yeah, I muted them. They were all screaming. The alternative is a $2 ferry ride from Scuba, $1 for seniors. Higher survival rate, but it takes longer. Plus, getting from San Juan to the ferry will cost almost as much as the flight. Culebra Divers, right across the street from the ferry dock. A person could actually go diving on a day trip from the big island. Happens all the time, actually. Here's what I'll say about diving with Trevor and Heather and the staff at Culebra Divers. I've dived all over. This is the best organized and staffed operation I've seen. Is it a brand new, bright, shiny boat? No. I've been on lots prettier boats. But I like small groups. I should have asked. They can take 6 divers for sure, maybe 8, in safety and comfort, and they take great care of you all day long. They check your gear, and they set you up. They rinse your gear and hang it up the next day. Of course, you're diving multiple days. Why would you not? The reasonable price includes rental gear, even a computer, which makes it cheaper than other dive boats and better. They'll help you off the boat and back on. They'll explain your computer to you, even if it's not their rental. They'll help you look for your phone. They'll help you look for your towel. There's snacks. After diving, you'll get an email with a bunch of excellent photos, plus the logbook information, in case you still keep a log. And you'll get at least one picture of you smiling and waving underwater. Okay, the diving. Is this the best diving in the world? No, but I find it above average for the Caribbean. Usually calm, and my computer told me it was 86 degrees every day this week. Not much current, so it's easy diving. Visibility ranges depending on how recently a hurricane passed by. The reefs are shallow, so dives are an hour or so. Lots of soft corals, as well as small formations of brain corals and finger corals, big barrel sponges. Well, you'll see, just watch. Okay, I'm not Jacques Cousteau, and I'm not David Attenborough, so lower your expectations on the commentary and just look at the pretty fish and then pretty coral. And you'll probably notice no video of a great big green moray eel or a great huge sea turtle that I pointed my camera at for a minute or two each, but failed to take any video because I'm too stupid and I didn't know how to operate my camera that day. I did get better. Cool thing about diving with Trevor, he sees everything and he points everything out, and if you're hanging out close enough to him, which you should be, you get to see it all too. Like that massive lobster and these other 2 lobsters and yet another lobster later on. And he gives underwater biology lessons. He's laying out a lobster shell from a molted lobster, and he's going to explain that to everybody in underwater sign language. Watch this. Here he is going to point out a barracuda to us that we would have never seen. Just out of the blue. Just look around. Oh, there's a barracuda out there. He wasn't looking up. He was just looking, and then he knew to look up and see a barracuda. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is a nurse shark that Trevor pointed out to us. They sleep under the rocks during the day and come out at night and do nursing. And you can tell that's a moray eel because the moray eel alarm went off. That's a lionfish. Very dangerous. You don't touch the spines or you'll die, and they're quite invasive. Keep your eye on that fish. Watch closely. Did he just change color? Or is it my glasses? That, ladies and gentlemen, is a sea cucumber. But nothing like the sea cucumbers in Puget Sound, which are smaller and compact and apparently taste good. I didn't taste that one. And a sea urchin. Also, nothing like the Puget Sound sea urchins. A couple different kinds of groupers coming up. Not in a group by themselves. You never see them in groups. I don't know why they call them groupers. I don't know. Didn't a stingray kill Steve Irwin? Yeah, we're lucky we didn't die. Here we are in the surge from the hurricane that blew by a couple days before, and massive waves overhead in the swells, and it's just blowing us back and forth, and the fish too, and turning up the water, so the visibility isn't as good. But you know, it was actually kind of fun blowing things around and trying to stay in one place. Challenging, interesting. And you probably, unfortunately for you, sorry, you probably won't get to experience that. You can always plan a trip for hurricane season and hope for the best, though. That's what I did. Obviously, I'm in love with porcupine fish. I keep pointing the camera at them. They're fun because they puff right up and their little spines come sticking out, and they're great fun to look at and watch. And their great big cow eyes are they cute. But diving is not all about the great big, flashy, scary, narcissistic things that are out there showing off. There's also a bunch of tiny things inside the reef just minding their own business, like those Peterson cleaner shrimp you just saw. Tiny little colorful reef fish darting in and out. Arrow crabs down inside rocks or inside the barrel sponges, just minding their own business, having fun. If anyone's still awake, I really enjoy looking at the soft corals. They just are so intricate. They look, I don't know, they're kind of everywhere. But if you look at them nice and close, they've got all those beautiful little polyps, and I can't wait to see them at night when I go night diving. And like I said earlier, Trevor takes the best pictures. He takes pictures. He sees things that I don't see, and he gets much better pictures because he's got a lot of skill and a nice camera. And the next day, he sends you all his pictures. He does this every day for everybody. He must have like a massive closet full of pictures in shoe boxes, I guess. There I am looking, how I look. All right, well, that seems to be it. That's my review. 4 stars, 5 stars, however many stars, however many what the most amount of stars are. Culebra is a great island. I hope to come back. There's one of the top 10 beaches in the world, Flamenco Beach, up on the north side. You can get pina coladas and lay in the sun. And then you can go scuba diving. Ciao, baby.